A prank that went terribly wrong. A high school lacrosse star is dead after what police say started as a late-night game of Ding.Dong.Ditch, the familiar prank where teens ring a doorbell and run away. According to investigators, the group of teenagers had been recording the stunt for TikTok when the homeowner mistook their game for a break-in. What was supposed to be a joke quickly turned deadly. Authorities say one teen is dead, another injured, and now the homeowner is behind bars, charged with murder. I'm Kennedy Walker, and I'll walk you through the details.
Now, I know Alba and Preach talked about this video, but I just wanted to talk about it briefly because this is insane. We've been talking about it here and on many other channels about these pranksters, about these people, pulling tricks off and seeing what eventually is going to happen. F around, find out is what all these people seem to be determined to do, and I really do not get it. I don't understand why people want to see the consequences. I'm a person who was always afraid of the consequences. Sometimes those threats that your parents gave you, that was enough. That was enough for me. I didn't want to take the chance of getting the belt. I didn't want to take the chance. Now, yeah, I was paddled quite a bit in school, and that was for some stuff that was more like I guess I just went off the rails for a moment and got myself in trouble. But this is different. This was self-inflicted. This was self-imposed. You didn't have to do this. This didn't have to happen. But you chose that we needed to do it all for the clout. Like, this is about God, family, clout here, but we're not dying for clout here. Not to that degree. I'm not going to go out here and kick somebody's door in. That's not ding-dong-ditching. Ding-dong-ditching is when you hit the doorbell and you actually ditch the premises. You don't kick somebody's door in like it's a home invasion and expect there to be no problems. 3 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, you're probably going to get shot at. Luckily, it was a carry state, an open carry. Defend yourself, stand your ground. So this man might be able to get off, but he is also on the fence here. Because just like what happened to Old Talbot, this is a mixture of races, so we never know. And in a place like Virginia, you really don't know how this is going to go down. You really have no idea. It's just like Alabama. You don't know how that's going to go down, and I'm going to talk about that eventually, because guess what? We all predicted it. He got no justice, at least so far. That case is not closed yet, but it doesn't look good. But in this case here, kid's dead. Kid already got shot, died for the clout. His boys had to witness it. I don't know if they got it on camera. Sounds like they probably did. But if they're still there on the premises, if they're still anywhere around that house and they got shot and he got shot and killed, that guy's going to be able to get away with it. And it's not really about getting away with it. It's just the fact that you got to know the laws. You can't be stupid. First of all, why are you doing this at this time of the night? Like, you being that age is not an excuse in this one. I'm always willing to give young people a pass for being stupid and doing some crazy things in this world. But there's some things that nah, bro. Like, what are we doing? You really know you can't do that. Why would that ever be a good idea? How at any point in time would it be a good decision to kick somebody's door in at 3 to 4 in the morning? When it's all dark outside, when there's no light, no sun, I am going to scare the shit out of his family. What do you think is going to happen, man? You can't feel sorry for these people. It's like the guy who got shot in the parking lot for pranking those people at the mall. You deserve it. You deserve it. Nobody's going to mourn you when you die, unfortunately, because you were stupid. Somebody might this kid because he was young. He still might have had a future. He was a lacrosse player and all that. But damn, I'm figuring, I don't even want to say too much because he's now gone. But his friends who are now here, bruh, y'all are some bad friends. Because collectively, y'all are all stupid. And nobody was smart enough to say this was a bad idea. Now, me and one of my best friends, we used to go around and throw firecrackers at people's house. We used to take bottle rockets, we would tape the tops together, and we would just light them like one massive bomb, and we just throw them at people's houses. Then we would go by and throw eggs at their houses. I remember one time we made direct contact from like 30 yards out with an old expired thing of yogurt, and it exploded all over this guy's door. I'm pretty sure I'm getting justice and karma sent back to me to this day for the things I get punished with randomly on a daily basis. But that happened, and guess what? It wasn't as dangerous because we were smart enough to ditch. We were actually smart enough to run away. When we threw the firecrackers, you know what we didn't do? Wait to see if somebody came outside. We did it from a distance where they wouldn't see us. We did it from a place that, you know what? If they shot and killed us, they were a great shot. They were elite in the game. And if we saw somebody coming out with a rifle, you know what we would have did? Yelled, ran, did anything but that. I guarantee you this, we wouldn't have ended up in an 8x6 casket. We wouldn't be out there with daisies and flowers and everybody walking around in black suits and black dresses, sad and crying their eyes out because I was stupid enough to get killed over a prank in an area that where you did something dangerous. Obviously, this was going to happen. I mean, what do you think about this, you guys? Please leave me your comments. I just know this is stupid, man, that people keep doing this stuff and they're going to keep finding out in the dumbest ways. In the dumbest ways, people keep dying. I mean, I don't understand it, man. Like, to lose your life over this is just dumb. Like, I mean, look, I want clout on this channel. I want to grow, but I am not about to put my life in jeopardy to grow subscribers. Just ain't happening. Like, they don't pay you enough for that. We don't get paid enough on these platforms for that. I mean, your video is going to start hitting 1 million views if it's going to be worth it. And it's even then, still not worth your life. Not worth the trauma to the rest of your family to have to deal with. That's the part that people don't ever think about when they do this shit. Those who are the other people who are deeply affected by your actions. The people who are going to have to live on each and every day without you being here because of what you did. Knowing there's going to be people walking around talking shit about how stupid it was, how dumb it was, how idiotic it was, and it's going to irk them. It's going to irk them to the point where they might be willing to crash out and put a gun to somebody's head like that homie who shot the person over at Checkers over a mayonnaise packet. It might get to that. Hopefully not, though. Anyway, see you soon.